All right, welcome everybody. United Nations Tournament. Winserial versus Sinners. Hopefully starting soon. Death Toll's a fun map, so let's see what happens. Hopefully they get to play Survivor for a couple minutes each round. Yeah, I guess you could say it's a fun map. You could also use different words, different adjectives. Especially. Shout out to my boy Krycha for letting me cast. My first game ever casting, so this should be fun. Still waiting on shout out to Vac, Baby Eater. Spirit, you need a pass for that, buddy. So you got to talk to Kreitz about getting a pass. Still waiting on one more person to join. Team Sinners.
I have no idea what they are saying right now.
Yeah, if you speak, I guess that's Russian, maybe. If you speak Russian, you'd know. Acrylic, quite hard to read.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe Ukrainian, I don't know. Probably Russian. Right back at you, Intervene. Right back at you. Who do you think has the advantage in this game, Kreitz? On paper.
Of course, Winserial.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Any Clowns game when we're talking about Death Toll. That being said, I would say they have the advantage on paper, it looks like. But you never know. It just takes one car flying out of the air to hit you in the face, and that could be a wipe. Very international. Very. Literally the opposite end of the world and then some for both teams.
Peruvians are Argentina.
Oh, I see. So it'll be rough with that ping. They're gonna have like probably 300 ping or something. Yeah. One person joining. Oh, somebody lost connection. Uh-oh. A DDoS. Gotta call Lucky Lock. Get that in order.
Probably his mom told him to stop playing today.
It could be dinner time. Yeah, you gotta respect that. When it's dinner time, computer's off. So I don't have two monitors, unlike a lot of cool people out there. So I'm gonna try and read chat on my phone. Meanwhile, okay. So that's good. That's good to know. I see that Blob is in here, so I just want to say happy birthday to Blob. It's his birthday today, so make sure you send him a DM. Tell him
Yeah,
happy birthday.
people birthday for Blob. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday. Still waiting on Bill to join, which would be the fourth player of Team Sinners.
I will play Happy Birthday to for
That's a
bot.
great idea. I like that. It's like both teams are speaking Russian now. That's great. A little language learning going on here, mixing of the Spanish and Russian. Yeah, I mean, best of one. We'll see how the scores work out in the end. Any betting lines, you could type them in the chat right now, what you think it's going to be for the final score. Hopefully, it's a competitive game, at least, keeping the scores somewhat even. Anything could happen, so you can't write anybody off, especially in Death Toll. I don't know. I think ping too is a thing where if you're a good player, you get used to the ping you play on. So like you can have 200 ping and play very well. You can have low ping and play poorly. It depends on, what you're used to, I think. I used to play on high ping for a long, long time, back with a 28K modem. Definitely it's nice having low ping though. You could do things a lot easier. Special effect, it's easier landing charges, M2s. Are we going to have a finale, Krycha, or is it just maps 1 to 4?
I have no idea. They are playing against Daudas, so probably final.
Nice. Okay, losing team calls finale. Thank you. Lots of redemptions for hydration here going on. Good. Very respectable chat. Not a lot of spam so far, so that's great. Gotta keep those numbers low. Insight has joined from Lima, Peru. We make the jokes about the Yayas in South America, but we love everybody. That's the way it is, We like to joke, but we do love all countries, all languages, all people. If you're from Chicago, if you're from Lima, Peru, if you're from New York City, talking about kick spectators. What, I gotta vote something? I voted.
Be right back, guys.
So all players are here, thank the Lord. And now we're waiting for the game to start. 54% tank, okay. That should be fun. They'll probably have a hit up. Oh, I'm being kicked. Unlucky. It's gonna be about how they handle that hit on the bridge once they go up. Maybe we'll see a jockey. Oh, I've been kicked. Well, it was a fun time, but I have been voted off like Trump very much.
Oh, sorry.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam, bo wiedzie biały węgiel. Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam, bo wiedzie biały węgorz. Ja pierdolę, ale mam zjazd, nie chwytam gwiazd jak chłoda leżę. Nie wierzę, co się dzieje, jak kura z głodu pieje, jak wilkołak do księżyca, w głowie dziury jak ulica. Przed twoją chatą rozpuszczam się jak baton, który leży na blacie. Zejście jest jak nie wciągacie, bracie, kurwa, rymi krzywi. W głowie burdel jak w TV, mnie nie dziwi taki stan. Brak towaru, w myślach ćpam, radę dam albo nie dam, wszystko kurwa z chaty sprzedam. W sumie mam już przejebane, wszystko jednak jest sprzedane. Ja pierdolę, same długi, kino jak u tabalugi. Dzień drugi, bez walenia, gdzie jest wąż, biała chemia, jebane zejście, tak wykańcza, jakby w chuja diabła cię szarańcza. Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam, bo wiedzie biały węgorz. Chemia party, chce na narty, do dealera, a nie w Alpy. Orzesz kurwa, chyba fiknę, jak w Nohala nic nie psiknę.
Alright, and I'm back. Seems my phone is able to stay charged for approximately 2 minutes, so I have to charge it again so I can read the chat. Ah, still banned. 150 seconds.
Yes, I'm
What can we
casting,
do
no
for
problem.
150 seconds?
Emo avatar. Who? Inside? Yeah, I think so.
Indeed.
Krycha&Haram, and this is my zoo.
I love it. That's great. We're all about inclusivity. Definitely. In the jungle of life, the jungle of pugs, and especially in the jungle of death toll. It's gonna be a short game, it feels like, with all the tanks coming at you. Hopefully we won't see like a rock tank for 5 years, with that ladder being taken away on the side. Maybe it won't be as long, but I'm sure both teams are gonna do the rock tank and see if they can land some of those rocks. Delicious, juicy rocks.
Yeah, this is not going well. Oh man, oh my god. We made that. Can you believe
Are you Harambe on server?
No, I'm banned, so I have about 30 more seconds. 43 seconds.
Okay.
Approximately. You know, Harambe dies, but he comes back, so that's just more power to me. You know, it's like the resurrection of Harambe, like the second time. The defib, if you will. What time is it over there in Poland, buddy? Must be like
It's
9 o'clock.
10 p.m. soon.
10 p.m. Nice. Yeah, if you can turn up my sound, that'd be awesome. I got this new mic, still trying to figure it out. Shout out to Vac indeed. He's been pretty good with the spam so far, so we'll hope he continues the not spamming the chat. And then, you know, once VAC starts, the floodgates open. So we'll hope that it's respectable, you know, quality intellectual content is what we're looking for. Analyses. So this is really a battle of EU versus SA, it looks like. I don't think there's no North American players in this game.
Uh-oh.
All right, I think I can join back.
This is
Ah, yes, seems to be working. Yeah, shout out to Spirit, respect women, definitely, definitely.
I love Spirit. He's my favorite woman.
Yes, I have to say Migo is my favorite woman. Shout out to Migo if he's here, which he probably is not. He's probably under a bridge somewhere, panhandling or doing something. Okay, the game is starting and the survivors are moving.
No, no.
We've got a hunter, bitter, smoker, something else.
Reloading.
I'm reloading.
What do they want to do? Yeah, they're gonna wait for the ladder, definitely. Clearing those common. Oh, we got Lewis by a log over there. He's doing his work. Taking no chances. Hunter's up here. He's gonna do some kind of a hill kick off the wall or something. What are we thinking? Jockey, charger, smoker. Smoker spawned. And they're ghosting. Oh. Here it comes. Ooh, nice. Okay. Pretty good damage. And here comes the jockey. Oh, and she's going on a vacation. Nope. Not bad. Not bad. That's about as good as it could have been. Maybe if the jockey brought her forward. A little adventure. But she would have got cleared regardless. And now, I don't think they can get a hit before the tank comes. Oh, they will. They'll have a hit up. See what the boomer does. Oh, here goes the charger. Charge spit lands. Double boom, and here comes the hunter. On the non-boom guy. Great. Good hit. Yeah, they're taking big damage. High ping, so that's not helping them. Probably Zoe's going to be bleeding out. She's going to have to take those pills. Tank is spawned. Oh, they're taking it here, obviously. They don't have to go back. Here comes the boomer. One boom. And the tank is committing. Get that corner, buddy. Okay. Nice. One in capping. Here comes the smoker. Will this be a second corner? It looks like it. One more punch. Time your punches. Good, good. Okay. Ooh. Charger lands, and now it is Lewis. Can he save the day? No, he cannot. Great job. Great support. The boom brought those commons, and it was curtains after that. Yeah. Definitely. Great tank, great wipe. Yeah, once that boom landed, they were just kind of done for. Once you get a boom, though, I mean, so many commons come in, so that's pretty hard in a small area.
Unless anyone has a better plan, I say we head there.
Sounds good to me. Let's head to Riverside.
So let's see what Team Winserial's gonna do. Are they gonna wipe or are they not gonna wipe? We'll see how they handle it. Any Clowns game. They got the low ping. That's gonna help them. And we're live. Alright, Krycha says he needs to turn off his mic. So I'll be casting. We got Charger, Spitter, Jockey Hunter. They're going left side. It's going up. Francis and Lewis going up, just ghosting, kind of baiting. Charger spawns. Ooh, that jockey can get that guy. No smoker though, so if he can clear the first SI that goes in. Waiting, waiting. Skeet that, no. You wonder when the panic's gonna set in. Great skeet. Charger misses. Jockey's trying to make something happen. Not much on that hit. They did a good job with their patience. Maybe if Hunter lands, something else happens. So far, much better than Team Sinners on that hit. And they're just gonna hold W and get through. See if they're gonna take a hit before the tank. Boomer probably wants to spawn now. And here comes the tank. Twitter going in. Didn't spit the hunt guy. Maybe he was trying to spit block. Tank thought about it. Can't really go in now. No support. Horde's gonna get cleared pretty quickly. Tank's gonna hang back. Probably gonna have a tri-cap spawning. Oh, good try. Curve walk, buddy. Gotta get that angle. Better. Okay, Charger sacking. Guess that means they're gonna probably get a Hunter. Jockey also sacking. I think Jockey's not too bad here, but they're definitely going for a Boomer. Yeah, I guess Krycha, somebody gifted us subs. Oh, tank's in, tank's in. Boomer's going, not spawning. Early smoke. Doesn't really work out. It gets cleared. Ooh, 3 boom. This could be something. His health is really low, so he's got to make something happen right now. Nice. Dual cap. He's trying to get those punches, but they're just jumping on that car. Kind of kiting him back a little bit. Okay. Not bad. Thought maybe something more would happen with the tri-boom. Maybe if he jumped on the van right there. But they just got up there and kind of just killed him. Charger trying to delay the pickups. 1. Overall, pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, if you get a boom there, that can mean a wipe, but they handled it pretty well. They didn't panic. They got their good positioning on the car. Tank couldn't really get up there. Got 257 health bonus, so that's pretty typical for Death Toll. What's the Hunter gonna do here? Let's see. He's probably gonna wait. Maybe do a wall kick. Okay, we got Smoker, Hunter, Charger. Hunter's going up, going for the death pounce. Look at him fly. Okay, we got Smoker, Hunter, Spitter, something else, Charger. Charger behind, going for the beta charge. Thinking about it.
This is really bad.
Smoker spawns. What's he gonna do? Here comes the Charger. Oh, but they hear him. They were thinking to do that. Charger goes in, but it's a whiff. Hunter is currently under the map, looking for, I don't know, like coins or something. Bug Hunter, he says. Unlucky. Hate to see it, but if you go looking under a rock, you cannot expect to find good things. Hunter has respawned, but unfortunately, that rock got the best of him. Pretty good score. I mean, I wonder if the Charger would have rocketed in, it could have been different because they kind of knew he was going to do that. Zoe was just waiting behind. We'll check the chat, see what's going on. Shout out to Blue, my boy. Blues began his competitive Left 4 Dead 2 career. I believe he is 4-1, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations to you and to everybody. Hope you're having fun. I say career, yeah, I say career, and I mean, yeah, not raking in exactly $50,000, but you know, it's having that experience. That's great. We'll see what happens. Yeah, maybe Palm will be back. Back also a great player. Go. I thought you said you left, Krycha. You said you left and then you laughed. Okay, Jockey goes in. Hunter, not bad. Double cap. Spitter lands and you get that stumble. Oh, nope. Good job on not shooting the boomer. Lots of people like to shoot the boomer into the faces of people, but you know we got a match going on here, so none of those antics. Pretty good for that hit. Somewhat better SI play by Team Sinners here. We got a tank coming soon, so they're gonna probably save the hit for that tank spawn. Are they gonna do the smoke down? Smoker's setting up behind, it looks like. Charger behind, so they're gonna try and hit. Here comes Charger Jockey. It's a quad. Ooh. Jockey lands. Charger misses. And tank is not going in. They're gonna have a boomer. If you get a boom here, it's big. They're gonna be looking on all those nooks and crannies though, so see what happens. Okay, they've got a boomer. If that boomer gets something, tank's gonna roll in, I think. Boomer is in the tunnel. I don't know what he's doing there. Waiting for something. Maybe he's gonna rocket in? Yep. Oops. Shut down very nicely. So they're gonna wait for the tri-cap. Frustration, he's on second pass, so he doesn't want to go AI. You hate to see the AI tanks in any game. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Doubtful it will. Charger. Got Charger Hunter on support, and he's in. Hunter spawning, making some noise. Looking for that corner. Health is low, support's got to go in. Alright, you might have a corner on Zoe. Time your punches. Okay. Smoker, it's a pool. Charger does not land. That's going to be about it. Maybe 2 in caps. Pretty good job. I think Charger's not the best here. If you get him on the bridge or something, you can get a huge charge, but you know, people are going to be looking for that. Yeah, I mean, I guess the boomer could have gone like up on those tunnels up there. Maybe get like a B-hop or something, or go from below. If you get the arc, it's really good. So they're going to go back for the event, it looks like. Ooh, Spitter. That's not Mountain Dew. But I'm just having fun here. That's okay. I've stood in many a spit piles in my day. They're gonna move forward. 2 sets of pills. Health bonus is 378. Okay, they got the charge spit. Boomer goes, gets the arc. Smoker, Charger, go. He charges off. Unlucky. He probably slipped on the stairs. Got some oil on there, it looks like. That's a good place to spawn, the little room. You can kind of catch the survivors there, you know, spawn behind that rock. Get them when they're going for those juicy pills. Snipe has a huge bonus still. Shout out to my boy Avocado. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Boomer shut down. Not much on that hit. They're gonna have to take one more hit, probably outside. We'll see what happens. Not the best place to hit from. You know, everyone's looking up on the roof and stuff. We got a spitter. What else we got? Spitter charger. No, they're not gonna have time to really do much though. Yeah, they're just gonna hold W. They can pretty much just go in now, but they're gonna take the hit. Well, shut down. Good skeet. Hunt plans, but the spitter is dead. Pretty good round by the survivors. They took the hits well. They killed the boomer. That's the big thing. I think Blue. I think Vac could cast well. He just the microphone issue. You know. Also, game chat's really bad, so that's a huge problem. Great question. Who was Tank? I wasn't watching. I was looking at chat. See who it was. Krycha, help me out here, buddy.
Way.
Okay.
Ryzen.
Ryzen was the tank before. Thank you. Pretty big score difference. They got to have a really good round here, which is tough. But that's what you do. It's a game of momentum. You know, some maps you win big, other maps you wipe. You got to come back each map and try to win. Zenuix tank. Boom goes from the usual spot in the tower. Look at him there. Just watching him. If Spitter goes, maybe Boomer can go again. That's pretty fun to play when you have the Spitter and the Boomer here. You just keep delaying the survivors. It's like an endless torture. Boomer gets 2. Jockey, Hunter go for the same target. Gets the spit. Oh, Jockey back in. And the stumble. Unlucky for Bruno. That was a good hit. So he popped his pills. And here they go. We got a Charger, Hunter, Smoker. Is this a quad? I think so. No, Jockey died last. Oh, it's a quad. It's a quad. What are they going to do? Smoker going to smoke him from there. Looks like they're going in the front. Oh, it's a spitter up there. My bad. Where's the Charger? Hunter pre-spawned. Smoker going to pull him. Here they go. Here comes the charge. Oh, that was a cool spit. He got it off the tunnel. Oh, Smoker goes in. Tank is... He's in. He's in. That was a good smoke. And he's down. Got some residual common running around causing chaos. Going for that second corner. He abandons it though. He doesn't want to tunnel her. Oh, she gets out, but Bill not so lucky. Oh, 3 boom. He'll land in the rocks. Yeah, this is a wipe. That smoker was great. That's what set it up. When he got that, it was just tank spawned in right above their heads. Jockey's got him back there. Great tank. Tough luck for Team Sinners, but as we all know in Death Toll, anything can happen. Yeah, it's like when that smoker, you know they have the smoker, so you got to think about what are they going to do. They got the best of them there, so great play. I guess they wanted to take the tank in the tunnel. I thought they might just all go out and get set up, but they did a different strategy. Ah, so we got Loud saying, whoever wins this match, you guys are going to play. Nice. Well, I wish you guys luck in your next match. Whoever your opponent shall be. We got Krycha in the chat sending out the jokes. Ace your stinky cheese. And then he also Lima Peru at back. Okay. Charger misses. Smoker Hunter gets heated. Rather shut down. Not a lot on that hit. Not the best hit, honestly. That spot. If you get a boom and a smoke, I mean, you can get a tri-cap there, especially if he gets charged away. Then you get some real damage. Pretty typical for that hit. Tank is at 69%, so they're going to have to make it there. Okay, this is a dangerous choke. This is usually a big hit. Boomer goes in. Gets shut down nicely. Hunter distracting. Spitter pre-spawned. Let's see what they do. Jumping around making noise. Jockey thought about it. Didn't go in. We're going to wait for Ryzen to respawn. Hunter gets skeeted. Jockey the M2. That's about it. Charger can't really do much here. You can try and charge the guy in the back, but he's going to kind of waste the spawn if he does that. If he gets cleared, oh, but they didn't clear him. Actually, it's a very good move. They probably didn't think he was going to do that, and he did. So they got to run back again, and they got the smoker. Now this could be real painful when you get smoked down again and again on the way over. I'm sure they know they have a smoker though. Hunter goes in, kind of one by one here. Smoker tries to make it happen, but now it's just him, and they know he's there. He lands it, but it is on the other side of the fence. Good try.
Let's stick to the road.
Reloading! Weapons here!
Reloading.
And they go. We got a spitter, a jockey, a boomer, ready to go, and a charger.
Reloading!
Boomer trying to spawn in the room, but they're not going to get that. Here he goes. Tries to hop in. Shut down quickly. Great job by the survivors. Charger. Charger goes first. And not a lot there. Kind of seems like you want to have Jockey go first. You know, get some stumble, make a distraction. So they're going to spawn tank with that. They're not going to have a hit up on the way back right now. So let's see if they can make it through the choke point with the room right there. Oh, they're going to go left. Nice. Faster that way. You kind of spawn block when you run through those trees and stuff. That's a great call, actually. Yeah, just go that way. Hold W, get out of there. Boomer lands. Lots of common going to come in here, though. They just have a smoker and a charger up, though, so let's see if they can delay them on the way back. Looks like the charger wants to rocket in. Smoker goes. Gets somebody. Charger goes. Misses. Good try. Oh, smoker. Yeah, if the smoker would have landed there, then you can have the tank coming in and that car right there, the charger. But if you make it past that hit, then it's going to be a little easier here. That being said, watch out for those cars, because I see many a games where the cars just come flying in. People are looking at their shoelaces. What's he going to do? Second pass, he has to go in. He's in. He's trying to get a corner. Unlucky. It's punching him away. Okay, Smoker goes in to help. Hunter supports going in, trying to get that guy down. Tank is at 3k with no support. He probably wants to get out right here. But he is getting shot up. Survivors know there's no support. Going for the car, praying for a miracle. Yeah, he didn't bring the car in. I think he was going to AI, so he had to go in. A lot of tanks will just kind of play with the cars. You know, it's like you want to get a corner, I think. Bring that car in, though, and if something happens with the car, that's great. Charger charging, as chargers do. Car is falling down. See, that's the thing where people aren't looking. They could have got tunneling on the tank and car lands on your face. But he was so low at that point, they just had to kill him. They did a really good job handling the tank there. Also on the hit back. So great survivor play, huge bonus. When you're the infected now, you want to get some good hits. You know, your morale kind of goes down when you have a bad, not a bad tank, I want to say, but like, you know, a no hitter, you know, like a 1 in cap. But they have some good chances here for good hits. It just takes 1 or 2 good hits. You kind of reestablish your confidence after that. You know, Left 4 Dead 2 is a game you got to shrug off the good hits and go for the best hits you can. See what happens. We got Charger, Jockey, Hunter, and what else? Smoker. Oh, it's a quad. It's a quad. Smoker lands, Hunter lands, Jockey tries, Charger does not land. Dual cap. Yeah, if they would have got that quad, then it's kind of back to any clown's game in a way. You know, then you have got that huge bonus. 761 points is the bonus for the survivors. We got a 2-2. We got a spitter and a boomer. They're probably going to hit, yep, just around here. Boomer gets popped. Hunter is pre-spawned. It's probably going to wait though. Spitter also going to go with him. Snipe almost has 100 HP, so you want to focus Snipe and stage, as well as Frey. Hunter goes in, gets skeeted. Spitter, Jockey a little late there. Charger probably going to save it. Yeah, this is a huge bonus for this map for survivors. They've been taking the hits very well. And then at this point, you know, this isn't really a hard event to hold out. I mean, if you get a big boom or something, but you know, it's an open field, so survivors, they know where the spawns are going to come from. It's just a matter of how you handle the common at the same time with the SI going in. Hunter gets skeeted. 1 boom, Charger goes, misses. Smoker, he's trying to set him up there for a smoke and a charge. Yeah, not a lot on the hits so far. What do we got? We got a Hunter, a Jockey, a Boomer. What else? And a Spitter. So it's a 2-2. Hunter is ready to go. He gets the arc. Jockey's B-hopping his way in. Hunter. Spitter goes, but not with the Hunter. I think the Hunter had kind of a, not the best spot there. He was trying to pounce off that wall and come in. Maybe he could have gone from the other side. You don't want to generally spawn all from the same area as SI, because then everybody hears you. One last hope, the Charger. Oh, unlucky. Smoker, Jockey. But it's too late. Great round by the survivors. Something of a deal breaker now for this first game, for the home game. The team Winserial. So at this point, you just want to try and balance the score as best you can. If your team Sinners, you got to remember that this is the away game and you're going to have the home game. So it's about the big picture at this point. Affected team Winserial feeling a lot of confidence right now, as they say in the chat, which they should because they've been playing great. They haven't wiped. And we have a restart. Did I say the name Winserial? Yeah, I didn't know any of the teams. Literally 10 minutes or like an hour ago, Krycha said he needs somebody. So I was like, I'll give it a shot, man. Okay. Gotta see who's in the chat here. Got Migo yet? Nope. I'll check that later. Shout out to the boy Sue. Ooh, big hit. Big hit. Okay. Charger lands. That's what I was talking about. You get a big boom there. Charger takes him out. That's massive damage. Great hit. Yeah, now you just got to play smart and, you know, probably not going to win the round, but you want to kill tank and you want to make progress. You want to keep as much points as you can. Charger might go in here. Here he goes. Yep. He's going for that spit charge. Nice. It's a good move to go sooner than later. A lot of people might just wait, you know, let the survivors push out to here, but they had a good setup with this charge spit there. Much better to go there. You know, if you rocket in from the roof, okay, maybe you land, but Spitter's going to have a hard time landing the spit on him as well. So nice hit so far. What do we got here? Boomer goes, one. Smoker and Charger land. That was great. Nice hit. Oh, and we have a dual cap. Charger. 1, 2. Give us a count there. Nice hit. Yeah, this is a dangerous spot. If you get that boom and you have the special infected coming in from different angles, that is what can happen.
Hills here. Look out!
Spitter trying to make something happen. Nobody there though. Nobody for the Hunter. Hunter gets shut down as well as Boomer. Good tank indeed, lad. But you never know. Maybe tank will AI. Maybe something will happen. They got 3 sets of pills, so it's not the end of the world. Obviously, you know, not the best situation by any means. Get your toys first. Here he goes. Smoker. Okay, here comes. Oh, Charger lands. Jockey lands too, and he's gonna get a corner. It looks like. If he would have waited with the car, he probably, yeah, I mean, the car's there anyways, but if he would have waited for that Charger, he would have had the car right with him, but survivors are not in a good situation here. The car is right there, so he's just going to stay by it, try to bring it in, kind of bait him with it. Now he can kind of just rock tank from there. He has vision. So we got Lewis going for the pickup, baiting it. Hunter goes in, and that gives him the car. And that's gonna be a death, it looks like. Car lands on the other side of the fence. He's got to use his hittable control, get that back in.
Come on, we have to get you up. We need to keep moving.
Ooh, it's looking quite grim for the survivors. Plenty of HP as well. Charger going in, kind of just saying whatever. Car going in with the smoke still there. Tree blocks the car, but it doesn't matter because the jockey has abducted Francis over there, and that's a wipe. Yeah, that's if the hit's not up when the tank spawns, you know, you can kind of run back. But with the hit up like that, they had a great job with the pull, and then after that, with the charge as well. So, and the scores will stay at over 2,000 difference. Keep in mind, this is the first game, so we'll see what happens next game. But they have the work cut out for them for Team Sinners. And we have a Charger, Jockey, a Smoker First here, it looks like. And a boomer. So you hope that you can get the death charge here. You know, then you say, okay, we might have lost the other maps, but we can make something happen here. Not an easy one to land, though, especially in a game like this. So we'll see what they do. Maybe they're just going to go for damage. But I think you have to try. You got a smoker as well.
If we get to the river, we can find a boat. Good thinking.
Tank is at 55. Now we're waiting on Zenuix, and we are live. Are they? Boomer goes. Gets one, so you got the common coming in. That means spitter or quad. Hordes trickling in. They could even just go out right now. Not a lot of common if they just pushed out, but obviously not that time has passed. Lots of common still there. And they will have Jockey going in, trying to get that, pull that guy out. Charger spawn, Hunter going in, trying to get them. He gets him, not skeeted, but he is cleared. Let's see, trying to make that death charge, but good patience by the survivors. Bruno tank. They're probably going to do the room right now, since they got the spitter. Next obvious choke point, Hunter, Jockey. Boomer goes in, shut down nicely. Spitter has spawned, so they know what they're doing. Hunter goes maybe a little early. Not much there. Jockey's M2'd and shut down. Yeah, if they would have waited a little bit, maybe he could have wall kicked from the side, but he kind of just went in right at the door and he stepped back, so he did not land that. Okay, we have a boomer, smoker, hunter, and a charger. Let's see how they do this hit. Boomer goes in, shut down.
I'm reloading. This way, guys.
So they're just gonna hold W, I think. Nope, smoker's gonna try and get somebody. Here comes charger. Misses and dual cap. Not a lot of damage though. Yeah, I think in this area it's a good play with the boomer is doing the arc boom from the roof. You can usually get more, but if if you're trying to go out the window, you have to scratch the window first, and by that time, everybody's looking at you. So you get shut down. Tank has spawned. We have a spitter trying to spit block on the ladder, which he does nicely. Might be better just to go through. Boomer goes in, lands a boom. Oh, and the jockey. Good clears. If that jockey would have got him, that could have been something a lot bigger when we got the cars down there. Caused some trouble. Charger. So now you kind of think, try and get a good hit. Maybe a charge. Tank is in though, is bringing his toys. Always bring the toys first. And here comes the car. What's he gonna do? Trying to go for a home run hit right there, which you can get, Oh, unlucky. Guess there's like a wall there, or the tree or something gets stuck on. Smoker gets one. Hunter doesn't see it, or the tank doesn't see it quite in time, so she's gonna run off. Trying with those cars, trying to make something happen. Charger, not gonna get a lot. Oh, I hate to see it, but not a lot there. It looks like a no-hitter. Yeah, I think the only chance he really had there was if he got the car on Zoe. Again, it's kind of a situation where I think you want to just go for a corner and then you have the hittables in play. But if you just spend a lot of time on the hittables, That can happen. That being said, if he would have landed a hittable, that could have been very big on the first attempts. Boomer shutdown, Spitter shutdown. They're going to go for a quad most likely. Unlucky indeed. I think that's the most commonly used adjective in Left 4 Dead 2 is unlucky. If anything happens, it is unlucky. Infected, I think they're asking them to run forward. I don't speak Spanish, but I do understand a little. Yes, as the emote is being pointed out in chat, the unlucky emote. Smoker, not a lot here. Huge bonus, 1,285 point bonus. Survivors are just gonna pretty much hold W. Maybe they're gonna hold out the event. I would think you would want to. I mean, you have a huge lead, so let's maintain that lead. If they get one big hit here, like a spit or something like that, that bonus can be lowered, but we'll see what kind of hit Team Sinners has here. Boomer looked like he's going for an arc maybe, or he's going to B-hop in. All right, Hunter making noise on the roof. Boomer goes, gets one. Hunter is going for the DP. Go big or go home. Here comes the jockey. And well, they get somebody. That's good. Bonus is down to 1,000, about 1,200. Also, the ladders, I think, have been removed from that area, so the SI doesn't have such an easy time going up. Charger's going. Not anybody ready with him, though. I think he was just trying to delay there, but his team wasn't ready, so I don't know what you would have got there, even if you landed. Team Sinners, not a lot of damage this round. But it is the first game of 2. Hunter going for that final DP, but he is skeeted from well far away. Huge lead, over 3,000 points. Almost 4,000. Maybe we will see a DP. It is possible. Well, let's hope that the survivors can get some points here. You want a game to be as close as it can be. Keep it competitive. If they get death charge here, that's going to be a huge blow to their morale. So let's hope for them they don't get it. Team Winserial, of course, they would like that death charge. Great boom. Charger is spawned. Jockey spawned and Smoker. Survivors a bit confused about something, probably wondering why the Boomer was not cleared. Boomer's not going to respawn, so they're going to have that boom again. Oh, here he goes. Another tri-boom. So the bait timer hasn't came up yet. I think that becomes an issue maybe. Jockey's trying to pull one out. Go for that big play. Low HP on the jockey though, so we'll see if he's able to do something. Probably not. Jockey's killed. Hunter's ready. Here comes Smoker. Oh, but he was not smoked upwards since he fell in the hole. Unlucky indeed. Yeah, I would agree. I think you want to say, let's make the safe room. Let's take the tank well. Let's get some points. Snipe tank. We got a 2-2. We got a Boomer and a Spitter and a Charger. So this hit's all about the patience, because everybody knows what you're going to do here. You're going to try and get him right in that door. It's a matter of, do you go soon? Do you let him push in? Do you get a wall kick ready? Jockey and Charger. So maybe the jockey can get some stumble. That means they're probably going to go once they push in. Charger being spawn blocked though. Spitter is ready. And now it's the waiting game. Charger, ooh, spawns, but a bit too soon, I think. It's kind of like the jig is up. Good charge. Ooh, great hit. And the stumble. And the stumble. Yeah, with the Charger there, it's like, you wait too long, you're going to get shut down. If you go right then, you can get something in. Zoe, they kind of called Zoe's bluff right there. Thinking about finale? Probably not. Alright, we have a Spitter, a Hunter, a Smoker. Hunter is skeeted. Charge spit landing. Spitter is in. Great. Nice hits. So not looking too good for Team Sinners. One set of pills has been popped, and Zoe is on low HP. So at this point, you don't want to wipe right here. They're dropping down. I guess they want to take the tank down here, but there's cars there, so I don't know if that's the best call. Oh, they're going back. They're getting ammo, it looks like. Okay, Smoker, got Jockey, Charger, Hunter. Ooh, double cap. Jockey is taking. Oh, unlucky, and the dumpster. That is what can happen if you get hit on the way back like that. Cars flying in. Jockey, oh. Another car. It's probably going to be a wipe. Great play by the jockey there. That pretty much seals the deal. Boomer going in. At this point, plenty of HP. So this will be a wipe. Barring a miracle. Well, we've seen in a lot of games that, okay, it's a big score difference, but you know, now it's going to be the away game, so it can be exactly the opposite story when we have the next match. You know, we can see a total reversal, so it's going to be about erasing that score difference. Having the low ping too, that'll be obviously much helpful, because playing with such high ping is not easy. So that'll be it for the first game. For Krycha, is there a break, or how does it work right now for the next game? Imagine we'll have something of a break. Alright, well, we will see what will happen in the next game. Have a good break, enjoy your tea, your coffee, or your alcohol, depending on whatever time zone you are in. Of course, water as well. You know, whatever your drink of choice is. I have myself seltzer water right here. Quite delicious. So, death toll round 2. This time, Team Sinners will have the ping advantage. So, let's see what kind of a game we have. I mean, obviously, it would have been better if the score would be a little closer for Team Sinners. You know, you hope that you make one map or you get a good tank wipe. That kind of gives you some confidence going into the second game. But the way you got to look at it is we can do the exact same thing they did to us. Home server, we're not playing with the high ping. So let's hope for a very competitive game. Yeah, I don't know if Krycha is showing the pings right now, but it's well, 2 people have it over 300 for Team Winserial. 2 people have about 260, so it's about 300 average for the ping for them. And then even for the Team Sinners, since it's not in their home country, I think the server's in Argentina, they also have about 80 ping, so not exactly a huge ping advantage. I mean, obviously 80 is better than 300, but you know, a lot of people would say that they have a lot of trouble playing on 80 ping. Personally, I don't. Like, even if it's like 100, I don't think it's much of a difference. Huge difference. The next game, I do not know. Krycha would do that, but he has been silenced due to the late times. Soon. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday, wherever in the world you may be, as we play this game, which many of us thought was dead, but alas, it is still alive. Yes, Sunday is that kind of day right before the week starts, so you want to be ready for the week, but it's, you know, it's a good day to relax. So a couple people AFK, obviously on the other team, they're taking a coffee break as it is. Team Winserial is ready to go though. Almost everybody's readied up for that team.
Let's go! Let's go!
Or perhaps a Coke break.
No way.
Delicious Coca-Cola.
Absolutely not. Great.
Yeah, I wonder how something like Adderall would help you in this game. You'd be focusing, tunneling everything super closely. I guess you'd be like chasing down each common to try to kill it. You'd be like obsessing over each detail, which could be a good thing. Also, it could be a horrible thing. Could you imagine that? It's like, like I have to kill every common, like, or like you're exploring the map on Adderall, like, do you know there's a rock? And meanwhile, your team is dying. Or maybe you would be like on Adderall and like just like 500 IQ warlord, you know, just like reading the minds of your opponents and just like skeeting things and baiting and juking. Well, somebody will have to perhaps try that and tell us how it goes. We'll do a little research experiment with Adderall and Left 4 Dead 2. I do think alcohol is a nice thing to have in Left 4 Dead 2. You know, just have a drink. It kind of relaxes you, takes away the stress of the zombies coming at you. I'm a gin man myself. I do like the gin and tonic, which I believe is the drink of the country of Sioux and other people from the United Kingdoms. Sioux, if you're there, it's hello to you, my friend. Of course, all alcohol is quite delicious. Um, I used to live in Romania, where they also make homemade alcohol, which is called palinka or tswika, made from prunes. Quite delicious. Very strong stuff, though. You only want to have a little because it's about 60% alcohol content. If you're there, Krycha, tell us about the alcohols of your country, or perhaps in the chat you can tell us your favorite alcohols, your drinks of choice. Back and Blue, I'm sorry, but this conversation does not pertain to you for legal reasons, so or Krycha for that matter, or Krycha. So we can talk about all drinks. We can talk about apple juice. We can talk about, chocolate milk, smoothies. I don't want to exclude anybody of any age, of any country. It got loud there. I'm sure it's delicious Peruvian drinks. I think you're from Peru, right? I'm not sure what the drinks are in Peru, but I'm sure they're quite delicious. I know the food is quite delicious from Peru. I teach a lot of students in the real world, and I have a lot of students from Peru in my classes, so they make delicious food. It's quite nice. Pisco, okay, nice. What kind of a drink is that? And of course, there's the bagged milk. I guess in Canada, apparently, the milk is bagged. Got some friendly banter between the teams. That's always good to see. We have also somebody joined Ame. Oh, it's a player. Sometimes when people join the game, it's not actually people in the game, if you know what I mean. Like you'll start a CEDAPUG game and like somebody joins in their like slot or sub and but this is a player for the team. Looks like somebody from Team Sinners is taking a little break and we're live.
Ready for this?
It sounds delicious, Loud. Wine is a great drink. So we have a tank at 69%. Boomer shut down.
Reloading!
And they're going to the ladder.
Up here, guys.
Kind of baiting to the right. That's a good thing you could do is if you kind of go right, go left, the special infected kind of panic and think, how do we want to set up? They're going up there. Okay. Got Spitter, Smoker, Charger, and they go. Oh, it's a big one. And the Charger lands. Somehow, but not a lot of damage though. I guess there's not like a fall damage or something, or you get cleared before, so good charge, but good hit. So for Team Sinners, this is the home server, so that should help them. This is a tournament. Boomer lands, Jockey with some separation there, and the Spitter, and the Stumbolinos. Oh. Ooh, so Bruno has taken the brunt of these attacks so far. Obviously, the ping disadvantage is not too much for the infected, Team Winserial. You also wonder, living in, Russia or other countries in Europe, that you get used to playing with a ping difference. So for some people, it's not too big of a deal. For example, Blob, I believe from Korea, plays on high ping. Seems to do pretty well. Tank is in. Charger going. Sacking, it looks like. Hunter, Smoker, so they want to go for a Boomer. And we got the tank going for those curve rocks, trying to land one. buy some time. I've heard a lot of people say that like tri-cap is the best way to go for the tank because you can just, you get that corner, tri-cap goes in, and that can be it. But you get that boom though, that can do a lot, especially here. Charger going, sacking, that is. So we got a boomer and a jockey. Taking a little bit of chip on the tank there. About 300 damage in the chip. Second pass, so he needs to go relatively soon. Going at 30%. Tank is in. Jockey pre-spawn making noise. Misses the first punch. Here comes the boom. Oh, shut down very nicely. And now the survivors are just gonna kite him around. They know support's going in soon. One punch. Here comes, okay, Hunter, skeeted, jockey, trying to make something happen. One in cap. So for the survivors, they're doing a good job there. They didn't wipe, so that's good for them. Obviously, health bonus is at 300. So that's about the same, about as well as the other team did. So now it's about how they take this next hit, where we have a charger, a spitter, and a boomer. And what else we got? And smoker. Boomer lands, charger, smoker trying to get the same person, but survivors know what they're doing. And smoker lands, charger is cleared instantly, in literally a 10th of a second. So good patience and not panicking by the survivors there. Lots of common rolling in, but they were able to deal with the common at the same time. They knew that what the smoker and charger wanted to do there. Jockey trying to steal somebody, but not a bad round for the survivors. Love to see it. Large score difference still, but any clown's game, let's say. So I do wonder how big the ping issue was for Team Sinners. They're playing much better on this round.
I heard the military was holding out in Riverside. Unless anyone has a better plan, I say
If we get to Riverside, then we'll probably be all right.
Well, there's Blob. So again, happy birthday to Blob. Wishing you a very happy birthday. And we're live.
Reloading. Whoa, whoa! Don't shoot at me!
Boomer probably wants to go now. See if he gets something good. Double boom. That'll slow him down.
Watch out! Watch out!
Survivors are showing they want to go left, which I think is the better way to go. You have a little bit more room to move around there. Lewis is up. Oh, baiting, trying to skeet that hunter. Charger is in position. Hunter pre-spawned, making noise as before. Lewis is waiting patiently. Here he goes. Hunter skeeted. Charger lands, but cleared very, very quickly. And not charged off, obviously, because they were up already. Spitter is not being killed. That would be a strat a certain player does. I don't want to say his or her name, but in CEDAPUG, there is somebody who will not kill spitters. Just throwing that out there. Spitter is coming in. And still, Spitter's not dead. Boom lands. Spitter, I don't know what he's doing. Trying to go in. The tank's in. Oh. Tank is in. Lots of common going in. I was tunneling the Spitter. I didn't think they were going to go in. Gets a corner. One person's down. Tank has 2,000 HP about. Trying to get that second corner, but support is not ready, and tank is... Nope. Oh, a corner, 3 in caps. So, in a way, the tank did well because there was that boom, but also the support was not ready. So I wonder if you could have waited there. That being said, 3 in caps is quite good. So, I think as tank, when you see that moment, you can go in. You should just take it. Even if support's not ready, you can see lots of common. I think the thing was the spitter was, still alive when the tank went in or something like that. So that was a huge deal. If that spitter would have died, then the special infected could have done more, but it doesn't matter because a jockey has taken Frey, and that will be a wipe, a delayed wipe at that. So great job, great special infected play. In the end, it was the right call by the tank, even though the tank uh, didn't have a lot of support. So now it's where the tables can start to turn for Team Sinners when you have momentum like that going into the next map. Still a very comfortable lead for Team Winserial. So it's about maintaining that lead, but you don't want to get complacent. You need to obviously keep winning. It appears. Okay, so Team Winserial are the survivors. And they are not ready. Looks like tank spawn was changed. I don't think so. Okay. We've got a spitter, a boomer, a hunter, and a smoker. Boomer pre-spawn looking for that arc boom. Survivors patiently. We have one person ghosting out just a little bit, not a lot though. Bait timer's up. Boomer probably. Oh. So you hope that the team tells you he's ghosting out so you can go, but obviously the Boomer can't see that. Not a lot of damage there, but a little bit. And the survivors are on to the next choke point.
Nice.
Boomer, Charger, Hunter. Waiting. See what they're gonna do. Hunter pre-spawn. They're gonna hit probably at the button, making a little noise so they know what they're thinking, and there go. Hunter, Jockey going in. One lands, Charger misses. Jockey going in, but it's M2'd. And the tank is live. The Boomer is saving and gets one boom. Tank is committing on that. And here come the comments rolling in. Tank misses a punch, trying to get that corner. Looks like on Lewis. Ooh, and the Boomer is killed. Stumbling everybody on the 2 people. Tank has got one corner, and he's going for the second. Time your punches on Lewis. Lewis pops the pill, so he's going to have to do a little extra work, but he's dead. Maybe if he landed a couple punches earlier, he'd have more time, but good job on killing the tank, tunneling him. So even when the support was ready, he did not have a lot of HP. So great job by Team Winserial there. 2 sets of pills. Bonus is about 450. Respectable. We've got a boomer, jockey, a charger, and a spitter. Spitter, charger go. Charger lands, but is cleared. Jockey gets a little, not too much there. Shout out to Gonzo, my boy. Welcome. Still a great bonus. We have a boomer, a hunter, a smoker. Boomer lands 2. Okay. Smoker, charger, jockey going in. Ooh. Oh, that's huge. Wow. Great hit right there. Charger got him on the rails and took him. So good damage. Bonus still at 300. So Team Sinners having better special effective play this game. That's what we like to see, is having a good game. They can get something here with the Charger, Spitter, Boomer, and Jockey. Let's see if they're going to go before the choke. They're going in the tunnel. Charger is stumbled by the Boomer, unfortunately, but the Jockey is able to bring the Survivor into the spit. Not a bad hit. Bonus is at 200. And Survivors may be able to hold W until the next checkpoint. Depends on how quickly the SI can get set up. Hunter is spawned and ready, going for the DP, perhaps. Or Distraction. Smoker is spawned. Here it comes. Charger, Boomer rockets in for a quadroon, and the Charger goes in as well. Hunter landing as well. Great hit. I think the Hunter's Distraction can, sometimes you can tunnel the Hunter if you have a shotgun, so that was a great hit by them. Oftentimes when you see the Hunter, it's like you kind of want to ignore it and look for, like, what's the Boomer doing, what's the Jockey gonna do, because Hunter has that distracting ability. Jockey lands on Lewis and he's in cap. Oh, great hit. Smoker trying to pull somebody out. He's probably gonna save it when they bait the pickup. Smoker getting sniped by Zoe behind the tires there. Looks like they're gonna leave Frey, maintain the health bonus. Never leave a man behind unless you play Left 4 Dead 2. So the health bonus was reduced only about 80 points on the health bonus there. And Frey will wait unless the Hunter decides to end the run quickly. You correct me if I'm wrong, Krycha, but I don't think you're allowed to do the glitches where you spawn inside the safe room, right, in a tournament. So at this point, the Hunter can just go kill Frey. Yeah, probably not, but the Spitter is helping us with that. Boomer gets him. Great boom, great boom. I wouldn't say I'm giving them ideas. I think I'm just speaking my thoughts, however they may be. Okay, so pretty good round for the survivors. I mean, you made it to the safe room. You didn't wipe. The bonus was erased. So now, Team Sinners, let's see what they can do. Oh yes, my phone's ringing, so I will lower that. I believe my mom is calling me. I don't think she'd understand if I told her what I'm doing right now. Say, what is a Left 4 Dead 2? What is a tournament? What is a Boomer? And we're live. See what the Boomer's gonna do, if he's gonna go for the usual spot. Boomer does. Ooh, lands the arc. Boomer can go again, which he tries to, but he's shut down. Hunter going in, but he's kind of stuck behind the pipes. Unfortunate. Spitter goes, but not a lot there. And we have a pause. Aim on Team Sinners has paused. Perhaps the lag issues or something. Ryzen has left the game. So we'll hope that he or she will be rejoining us. In the meantime, perhaps Left 4 Dead 3 will come out as a surprise release, catch us all off guard before Thanksgiving. However, I believe that case to be highly unlikely. In the meantime, I'll check the chat, see who's here. Favorite dish for Thanksgiving? You know, I think it's the cranberries. It's quite delicious. The cranberry sauce goes good on anything. Those of you who are familiar with Thanksgiving would know about cranberry sauce, quite delicious. What about yourself, Gonzo? What is your favorite Thanksgiving meal, your favorite dish?
Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie
That's a great choice. That is great. A fine choice indeed, my friend. A fine choice indeed. Well said. I'll take this opportunity to look at the chat. Give a shout out to any people who may be lurking or may not. Shout out to Busty, my boy. Haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Who else we got here? Krycha, my boy. How you doing, my man? Excellent to see you. Hopefully you are watching or having a good day. Who else? BCK, hello. Welcome, buddy. See you there. Just say hi to people I haven't seen yet. Shane, how you doing, buddy? Canadian man, doing well, I hope. See Dr. Sheep, or as I call him, Dr. Skeet. Don't know if he likes that name or not, but I call him that, and he hasn't blocked me yet, so that's great. And Dr. Shrimp, yes. That's good though. The team's, friendly banter, no trash talking. Like to see that. There's a time and place for trash talking. You can kind of get into people's heads if you do that. Especially in pugs, you'll see that sometimes with the spamming the voice chat, the commands for the survivors, which is great, right? When somebody's like spamming a taunt at you 300 times in a round, it just doesn't really bother you. You kind of get used to it. It's like music to your ears. That being said, I think on zone mod the laugh is disabled, so people can't spam the laugh, but it's a whole other story. Dr. Shrimpy says, nice.
Through here.
Somebody is stuck, so let's call Sir Please or Lucky Lock. Lucky Lock will help us. Never mind, we're good. Okay. We got Charger set up above. Smoker, Jockey. I believe it's a quad. And the survivors know it too. No, it's a boomer, I'm sorry. Double boom, and it's in. But survivors are very intelligently backing up to avoid the hit. Zoe smoked, but at that point, not much going on there. It almost would have been the play for the special infected to wait there, because once you back up into that tunnel, you know, you can't really land a hit. They could have waited, I guess, for a quad or just for a spitter. In any case, we have a spitter. Hunter going in, lands, Charger spawning behind, going for the tunnel charge. Missing, or getting cleared, rather. Spitter doesn't land. So I think they did a good job kind of baiting that. Like, you know, two survivors were waiting there. They know that they're going to do that, but they did not eat the hit, so that's good. Tank is live. Thought about insta-committing. You know, when you have all those common there, you can kind of do that sometimes, and by the time you get there, support's in. That being said, we have a boomer, a hunter, and a smoker. Boomer, we'll see if he's going to go now or during the commit, when the survivors are hopefully distracted. Just looking for that angle. Going down, going for the arc boom, lands one, which is enough to commit on. And here comes the tank. Oh, and Zoe's been smoked. That'll be a nice corner, but she's able to escape somehow. So tank is gonna need that hunter for some stumble. Gets Lewis. Probably won't be able to get a corner though. Going for Bruno, who's been in-capped. And now tank is gonna try to retreat. Oh, a dual cap lands the Charger. Here comes a rock. Okay, not bad for the tank. I thought that with that corner, the tank would have had an easy in cap, and then you can really get some more time. You know, go up to those little sewer, I don't know what they're called, the holes, we'll call them. Throw some rocks and kind of see how the survivors bait the pickup. But good job by the survivors there, by Team Sinners. On not wiping. Health bonus is at 400, a little over. So they're going to take the hit here. Charger going in, Hunter lands, Boomer, double boom, and the spit. But as we all know, the spit spread never goes where you want it to. So not a lot of damage on the spit, given there's just a little platform. And somebody is AFK. Those of us who play in Cheetahpug know all too well about the troubles of AFK players and or numerous pauses. In the meantime, check out the hops on Francis. He's like actually jumping higher than the spitter's head. It's pretty impressive. Ryzen has left. But he came back before, so we can only imagine he will come back again. 2, 3, about a 3,000 point game for Team Sinners. So if they can keep a huge bonus this map, maintain what they have, and I guess next map, the next two maps, they would need nearly a perfect game. They could come back, but it's definitely a comeback situation. We shall see. And we're live. It appears he's still AFK. No, he's back. Okay. But it's a bot. That would explain why the bot was not doing anything. But you have to wonder, sometimes a bot can be better than a player, too.
I'm really hurt, guys.
Thanks.
Alright, we have a smoker, a charger, and a hunter. What else we got? I think it's a spitter. No, it's a quad. It's a jockey. Charger goes, lands, jockey lands, hunter. So That was very briefly a dual cap or a tri cap, but they were not quadded though. I don't know if there's a lot of good places to quad somebody here. Maybe if they get spread out in the tunnels, but that's going to allow the survivors to push forward, avoid the choke, and they're going to have one more hit to take out here. If the boom lands, they may be in some trouble, which, oh, great M2. Boomer shut down, so we'll see if the spitter is going to spit block or just try and get the charge spit. I imagine the charge spit would be the play. Hunter is going onto Zoe. Charger will do the same. Get some stumble. Securing the end cap, the bonus is down to about 100, 150.
Thanks.
So that was a good hit.
Reloading.
And that'll be it for this round. Hitoshi maintaining the health bonus.
Can you lock that door?
So this next map, this is going to really determine if we get an early wipe here. That could mean something else for the other team. No, I am not. I haven't really scrimmed with anybody yet. I've had a couple people ask me to, but I'd like to try. You know, I just joined about 6 months ago in Decida, so I'll see. I'd like to though. Yeah, I'd like to start with scrimming first. You know, there's some players who I'd like to play with a little more. Other people have teams already, so it's like, you know, I'll just keep practicing. And but yeah, I love this game. I think it's a very unique game. I think it's much better than other games like first-person shooters. It's just, you know, the team dynamic, the special infected. There's something about it that I'm surprised it's not as popular as it should be, honestly. You know, now it's like Call of Duty, Apex. I mean, those are great games too, but I just keep coming back to this one. What about yourself, Gonzo? Are we going to see you in a tournament? Or have you played before in tournaments, Gonzo? Spawns have been changed. What was that change for, Krycha? I don't see what those are. Was that a tank percentage or something about slots? Ah, tank percentage. Ah, broken. Okay, broken percentage. Thank you, Stage. So I guess this is an 84% tank, which means the survivors can get some points when they make it there. But for Team Sinners, you hope to obviously wipe them before that on some big hits or at the tank. And we're waiting on Snipe, who is now ready, and we are live with a Boomer, Hunter, Smoker, and a Charger. Hunter pre-spawn going for the wall kick DP, perhaps. Boomer goes, shut down nicely. Smoker going in, dual cap, Charger B-hopping in. That was a big B-hop. Unfortunately, the person was already in-capped by the Hunter, I believe. Still, that was a good attack. Just didn't get as much damage as they could have, but still, it was a good coordination. So we have a jockey, a spitter, Hunter, and looks like a Boomer, a 2-2. Let's see if they're going to go now, which they do. Boomer tries to get the arc, doesn't get it. Hunter wall kicking in, lands, spitter goes. Not the best spread, but you cannot change the spread of spitters. Jockey wasn't able to do much there, but he'll save that, I'm sure. Yeah, I think if the Boomer would have landed there, it could have created some more chaos, but I guess the the wall or the particle board there kind of blocked the boom. Sometimes when you do the arc boom, you can kind of boom past it, but I think he was shut down before that was able to happen. So in the forest hit, Boomer goes in, shut down nicely by Zenuix.
I'm taking an extra pistol.
So Charger, Smoker are going to wait for the friends to join them. Hunter goes, Charger, B-hopping in, lands one. We got Tri-Cap. Ooh, very nice. Great coordination by Team Sinners. And good damage onto stage there. I think if the boom would have landed before, that that kind of situation would have been even more damage. It's kind of a very stressful situation if you get boomed in this area. Common from all angles coming in, and the special effect coming in as well. The Spitter goes, tries to block. Jockey's going to try and grab Zoe, which he does. Boomer goes, dual boom. So that's a good hit, and the tank is able to roll in with that, more or less, but Survivors will be able to push back. And now let's see if he can get a hittable going in here. Ooh, Zoe is kind of pincering him, trying to force him onto her to commit. She's punched away. That could have been a corner, but tank is going to go with this. Lots of common going in, hoping for the car to land. Charger going, lands. Smoker lands. Corner on Francis, who takes pills and is incapped. So now huge separation. Tank trying to get a rock onto Zoe. HP is at 3,500, plenty of HP. Tank's got that car. Let's see what he's gonna do. Pickup happens, car goes in. Jockey trying to land, but if he does, probably gonna get cleared. Oh, lands. Okay. So now at the tank, you want to be patient. Just keep those rocks up. Great. Another in cap. So tank can kind of just hide in this forest area, but survivors are obviously going to push forward. They say we don't want to eat rocks till the end of time. Ooh. Zenuix has in-cap stage. Perhaps on purpose, perhaps not. I'm not sure. Boomer lands tri-cap. Smoker has got the old man, Bill. Double trouble. Pretty good tank. It looked like that could have been a wipe even. That being said, survivors made the right call, I think, pushing forward. But the boom could have made something much bigger there. So health is quite low for the survivors. Very possible they wipe in a couple hits, depending on how they handle these next hits. Boomer B-hopping in, lands one, Charger going with a double charge, Spitter landing as well. That'll be an in-cap on Frey. There might be somebody black and white. I'm not exactly sure. Those of you watching might know.
Church still got its lights on.
So at this point, it's going to be a wipe. It's just how many points can they get? Not a lot, it looks like, because next hit is going in. Jockey lands Hunter, skeeted, but Smoker has killed stage. Boomer landing. And here come the comment. I think it's going to look like that when Left 4 Dead 3 comes out. Everyone's just going to start running like maniacs. So that's kind of a good metaphor. Or Back to Blood, whichever comes first. Rushing in.
Can someone give me a hand, please?
So that's pretty much it for this round. Obviously, there's no magical pills floating around, or defib kits, or health packs. So, okay, that was a good round by Team Sinners. Still, it's a huge score difference, so I think they would need to play both maps perfectly, and even with the health bonus, I don't think it's possible to win. But at this point, you're playing as a competitor, you're playing to give your 100%, playing for your pride, so You know, a lot of games are like that where you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. It's more about how you handle losing, because you can handle winning easily. You know, when hits are going your way, games are going your way, you kind of have that confidence flowing. But you know, as a competitor, it's how do you handle adversity? What do you learn from in games you lose as well? Oh, thank you, Nolan. I didn't know that. It's my first game ever casting, so I'm learning as I'm going. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that, Nolan. So thank you. So sorry, I was distracted for a moment. Infected had a good hit on aim there. Lost almost half his HP. And they'll have a charge spit jockey, and I believe boomer. And they probably are going to go right now. Charger lands. Double boom and jockeyed back. Not a bad hit. Good clears as well. That's something I think that differentiates, you know, novice, intermediate, and expert players is how fastly they can clear each other. Sometimes survivors will kind of be in their own world and they won't really look around and see what's happening, which is where, you know, a hit like that could have been much bigger if the boom people were not aware, but they had a lot of awareness. Okay. We have a hunter going in. Boomer lands. Charger misses. Still a lot of common going in. Perhaps it'd be good to have the boomer go first, maybe with the hunter distracting. And then after that, you know, once the common are flowing in, you can get like a charge back or something. Nevertheless, pretty good hits. Spitter looks like sacking. Or trying to delay them from getting the pills in that room. There is one set of pills. Jockey Hunter. Not exactly sure what they were doing there. I thought they were sacking, but I think they just kind of said, okay, this hit, this is going to be one of those hits, so let's just go in and hopefully we'll have a hit up next, I guess. So hit is up. Only a smoker and a charger. Excuse me. Now it's a boomer, a charger. Survivors are running back. I imagine they're going to take it all the way back. Jockey, charger goes. Charger shut down. Yeah, so obviously they're going to run all the way back. I guess there's not a huge fear of the tank AIing. I think the tank has plenty of frustration, but he will have to move in. Probably won't want to play with that car very much though, because frustration going down. Back to the hit over here. Boom lands, but survivors are merrily running back, jumping on their way. Car is in, but is behind another car, a train car. Plenty of frustration. So tank's in, bringing his toy. Thank you, Busty, for the message. I was not aware of the spec HUD. So I do appreciate that. So Snipe rolling in, trying to get that corner, which he needs about one more punch. Support's going in, trying to help him. HP, still plenty of HP, so he's going to go on the tower. Rather the barn up here. And we'll have a little bit of a rock tank. This is an interesting situation because even if the survivors push forward, the tank's just going to bring the car. So it's kind of like you just want to deal with the tank. We'll see what happens, because if they push forward, they can get hit like that. Boomer lands one. Charger, jockey, no. Hunter lands. Support's down though. That being said, plenty of HP. He's trying to cherry pick Zoe right there. Kind of tunneling her a little bit, trying to get her off of that. So some damage there by Snipe's tank. You know, if that car would have landed differently, of course, big things can happen. But the survivors took it pretty well there, I think. Bonus is at about 600. We've got Smoker going in Jockey. Spitter jockeyed off, but thankfully for the survivors on the other side of the fence. And the Smoker is back in business. He says, "Don't count me out yet, boys. Look at that boomer." He's just peeking at him through the fence. And let's follow the boomer. What's he gonna do? It's going back.
It's not looking good for me.
All right, so we have a 2-2 for the next hit. Boomer. Oh, that could have been big, but you know, the M2 was well done. Nobody panicked and shot the boomer. Charger, not much there. So that kind of gives you some confidence for the survivors team. Once you kill a tank and you're keeping the bonus. Likely going to see a wall kick by Frey's Hunter, which is nicely skeeted. So kind of the SI is kind of out of sync right now, so they probably want to sync back up for the next hit.
There's lights on in that church.
Survivors advancing forward. Looks like we'll have a Charger. A Boomer goes. Hunter. Thought about it. Now he's going to save it. So they're in good condition for this next crescendo event. Spitter, Charger, Hunter, and a Smoker. Hunter distracting, going in. Smoker goes, Hunter goes. Shut down, Spitter. Not much there. Charger going in, but is killed. Killed right on the gravestone, too. So good job taking that hit. Looks like the survivors have cleared those gravestones. I always like to have one or two. They're nice to jump on, which Lewis is obviously doing. It's a good spot. It's kind of like in this location, it's more like watching up for that right there, the boomer, because you get that arc on you quite easily. So Hunter lands, Jockey cleared, Smoker. No Spitter. They had a Spitter there. Might have been more damage. So again, pretty good for the survivors. The bonus, not too bad. Looking at about 450. Next hit, we got a Charger, Jockey, and Spitter. Jockey's going in. Oh, Charger going for the long range charge, which he lands with Spit and the Jockey, which will guarantee an in-cap. So actually, good play by the Charger. Usually those large, long range chargers don't work out, but I think the distraction helped them there.
Yo, thanks, man. I have to. I'll take this.
The bot Smoker is killed. He tried his best, but it just wasn't enough. And the real Smoker goes. Smoking Lewis and Charger misses. Jockey trying to get the double cap, which he does, and Lewis is down. So this will likely guarantee at least another spawn for the special infected. Perhaps Frey. No, it's not enough time. So a pretty good round by both teams. And this will take us into map 4. All right, and we're back.
If we get to the river, we can.
We have Jockey Hunter going in, skeeted. Not much on that hit. It was a 2-2, I believe, so there was no risk of a death charge.
Reloading.
So Team Winserial will advance forward.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Snipe has paused. Not sure why. No insider knowledge on that. Percentage. So I guess we're dealing with some kind of a bug here. But at this point, I believe it is not possible for a comeback from Team Sinners. But they have played quite well in this home game for them. So props to them for that. So it looks like we're going to do a restart. Keep things consistent. You know, it's funny. I didn't know about the spec HUD thing. So like every time I watched casters, I was like, how do they know like the spawns? Because if you have like the in-game spec, like the glows aren't very good. So you're like looking at the models, you're like, oh, I think that's a charger, I think that's a boomer, but obviously the spec HUD. So thank you, Nolan and Busty, for pointing that out. AIM changing his or her name again. I guess it changes back or something. So I guess at this point, you know, your Team Sin is you're playing to finish the game strong. You want to keep that kind of competitiveness and intensity because you know Left 4 Dead 2 is a game where one hit can decide the entire game, especially when you have two great teams going against each other. So they want to play for the experience, the practice, and also, you know, just to finish strong no matter the result. And perhaps the Team Winserial is, after this, I'm sure, thinking about their next match, which I believe is against Team Shonk, if I'm not mistaken. That being said, they need to finish this game first, so we don't want to look into the future, really. Smoker, spawned Hunter, Charger. So you kind of think maybe Team Sinners will have a big hit here, maybe a death charge, something, you know. Let's see what happens. Just waiting out that horde as it rolls in. Smoker trying to steal somebody, but not the easiest one to land. Charger spawned. Hunter skeeted, so that means survivors are likely going to push out, and which they do very carefully. He gets smoked, but at that point, ooh, that's actually the better call. Is if the survivors push out, you know you're not going to get much there. So going into the safe room with a charger, sometimes you can even get like a triple charge in that situation, and even if the fourth survivor is outside. Oh, I guess somebody took damage or fall damage. I'm not sure what happened there. Stage/Letta lost an HP. So they have a jockey, a smoker, hunter, and a boomer. Survivors are taking it slow. Maybe they're looking in that room for some treats, perhaps. Hunter flying around, doing the whatever it's called, the flying hunter thing, trying to get that skybox. Looks like they want to hit outside. The boomer's going to b-hop in quite nicely on a 3 boom. So Jockey going on Zoe, Hunter lands. Unfortunately, they get the same target, but Smoker, it's got Francis, so that's good. Rather, Bill. So good potential with the 3 boom, but they weren't able to get a 3 cap out of that. I believe the infected team is asking their tank to wipe, which is the mentality you want. You know, you say, okay, we're not going to win this one, but let's get a wipe. Boomer, Hunter, Charger, and Spitter. Let's see if they're going to go outside or at the choke. With this setup, the Boomer lands, you can make something happen. Boomer shutdown, Hunter going in, lands Spitter, Charger. Charger landing, but unfortunately the Spitter had a different idea. I think he was going for the hunted target. Probably the Spitter didn't think he was going to land.
This way, guys. Reloading.
So doing a pretty good job so far for the survivors, albeit they have 3 sets of pills. Stage is bleeding.
Here, man.
Reloading.
Tank spawning very soon. Let's see if they're going to bait the hit. Probably, yeah, going to clear the common. Tank is in. It is the tank of Hitoshi. And survivors are going to push back, but the Boomer says, nuh-uh. Gets a boom on Zoe. Smoker grabbing Bill, who is then jockeyed. So that was a good hit. If the jockey would have just went around the corner, he could have got even more. But sometimes when you jockey people, you land on them and your front is their back, things like that. So nevertheless, a good attempt by the infected. Tank is indeed getting the toys. So we have on the support, we have a Boomer, a Hunter, and a Charger. I imagine the Boomer's going to try and go right now to make it easier for the tank. And the first toy is coming, a yellow car of sorts. Boomer shut down nicely. Oh, as before with the tank, that tree blocks the hittable, so that truck is good to stand on. Tank trying to get a corner. Low 2000 HP. Charger going in, not landing. Tank B-hopping around, trying to get something. But that will likely be it for the tank. Yeah, both tanks, I think, they tried to use the hittable, but that tree blocks it, so it's a pretty good spot to take the tank. I guess if you get a big boom or a tri-cap, otherwise very open area, so you can kite the tank quite easily there, as they did. So we'd imagine that the survivors are going to push forward here. Perhaps not, though. Smoker lands on Francis, who is jockeyed and spit, so good hit. And they will push forward, so they wanted to take a hit and then go forward. Great health bonus. So next hit we'll have a Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Hunter. Which I imagine they're going to try and do before the choke. It looks like they're setting up. Boomer goes, doesn't land. Charger spawns next to the Boomer. Ooh, Smoker smokes back. Boomer still alive. Look at him go. Look at him go. That's my boy. Again, I don't believe you can spawn on the roofs now. That ladder was taken away, so it's not as easy to get those arc booms off the roof. Survivors out of pills, but in very good shape. We'll have a Jockey, Charger, Hunter, and a Spitter. Jockey has got separation, pulling Lewis back. Charger lands, Spitter lands. Great hit. That's going to be 2 ink caps. And Jockey going in for more, but he is M2'd and sliced up. Stage has died, but at this point, the score difference is much too big. Smoker going in, Boomer landing. Hunter skeeted. And that leaves us with a spitter. So maybe we'll have one last hit. We will, before the safe room. So perhaps they can wipe them. End on a good note. Lewis is holding W. He's in. But the other survivors, looks like they're going to die. Smoker. It's got Bill, and that'll be it. Lewis says, sorry guys. Yeah, I think for Team Sinners, it was about that first game is how do you handle the ping disadvantage, you know, keeping the score close as you can. But it was just too much of a score difference going into game 2. Team Winserial played quite well, but Team Sinners did a good job too this game.
Can someone help me, please?
A little help.
So I guess we're talking about if the survivals will be slayed or not, which they will not be. But Charger, I think he stumbled Lewis on the door and that caused the 10 damage or whatever. So technically a wipe. And now in the last round, Team Sinners.
I guess Riverside couldn't hold.
Charger, Boomer, Smoker, Hunter.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe we'll see a death charge. Boomer goes. Charger goes, but not. The timing was kind of off there. Quad Boom will slow him down, but no death charge.
Reloading.
So Bill, ooh. Good skeets, good kills. So he did a good job baiting them there. And they took the bait, so now they'll just have a jockey spitter and smoker up. Not the best setup for this room, for the special effect. So we'll have a smoker, charger, smoker's killed. They probably just want to hold those until the next choke, it looks like.
I'm reloading.
For which we have a boomer, charger, jockey, and waiting on stages spawn. Boomer looking to b-hop onto Zoe, which he does, landing one boom. So that may be a quad, depending on what spawn snipe is given. Stage has left the game. Due to lags.
This way.
And we're back. So survivors could just push forward, but they're gonna take the hit, it looks like. Charger's going in, jockey misses, charger misses. Hunter, Spitter wasn't ready.
Weapons here. Reloading.
So tank and a pause. Unlucky. And the tank is live
Grabbing a shotgun.
in the hands of Snipe. Not really much of a hit up, so survivors are able to push back before the SI get a chance to set up. That being said, they will have a boomer and a charger and a hunter. So let's see how they use those. Charger is spawning. I think he tried to rocket off. Boomer goes. Doesn't land, but oh, almost a DP. Good try. Tank is bringing the toys in, and we have some horde rolling in. Survivors are moving forward. Looks like they're gonna leave the tank, actually, and push forward, avoiding the hittables in this area. Of course, there are other hittables if they leave the office, which they won't. So they're gonna take it in the room here, which is obviously a better spot to take it. Tank is in. Jockey Charger Boomer support. Charger goes, landing. Jockey trying to get somebody. Not able to. He does. Tank getting a corner. Sending 2 people out the window. Great job. While the horde is rolling in on a double boom. And now we have 2 incaps by the car. And the remaining survivors are very boomed. So, and that is going to be 2 deaths and likely a wipe. Charger landing, Lewis trying to say, leave us be. But the tank will have none of that, as he is trying to throw up those rocks. I like it. Lewis is saying, nope, I'm gonna take you head on, buddy. Which he does. So not a wipe. But there are only 2 survivors left.
Whose side are you on, kid?
Charger goes. But misses. Some stumble. Not onto the spit though. So let us hope that for Team Sinners they are able to make it as far as they can. Maybe even to the safe room.
Behind you.
So overall in this game, Team Winserial did a great job on a math such as death toll, where you can wipe very easily, as we all know, but they were able to play well on both servers. So great job by them. And for Team Sinners, did a much better job on game 2. So good game by both teams. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Nice to chat with you all. Shout out to Krycha. Good game indeed. And there will be no finale. So that is all that she wrote for today, ladies and gentlemen. Krycha, if you're able to say anything or type anything you want to say, any thoughts, analyses? Perhaps Krycha has gone to bed. No, he's casting. So victory, Team Winserial. Good game, and thank you everybody for watching. Wish you a happy Sunday or Monday, depending on the time zone you live in.